Welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What it do, baby? Okay, so tonight we're going to be going into the Modern Witch Tarot, the Wisdom of the Oracle, and the Sign of the Times Oracle. So that's what I have for us this evening. So if you are happy and you know it and your face will surely show it, then come on in here and let's get down with the get down. Okay, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? So happy Wednesday. It's hump day. I hope all is well. I hope all of you guys are feeling blessed and highly favored. I know I'm certainly am. I know I certainly am. How you doing, Mariah? Welcome to the channel. Okay, why this don't open? Come on, let's open. Open up, phone. Let me cut that volume down. All right, let's get this going. There we go. Let me make sure I got my little saver on over here. Let's see who we got in here. Tariq Cook, Giovanna Dixon, Tamal. Okay, Charlie Kelly. All right. Maya, Blessed T. Oh, it's called you Mariah. It's Maya. Okay, Catherine Guthrie, Dennis, Maria, I shall not be moved. What it do, baby? Tuesday. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, everybody. I hope y'all doing really, really good this Wednesday. Spiritual warrior, how you doing? Love and light to you as well, baby. What's up, Boo Boo Bear, Martin Simpson, and Yazzie? How you doing, Yazzie? Woo! All right, y'all, let's see what's in the energy. Holy Spirit, what is it that you got for the collective of all 12 signs? What is it that we need to know? Starting off with the Ace of Wands in the upright. The Six of Swords is in reverse. The Five of Pentacles is in the upright. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Empress is in the upright. At the bottom of that, we have the King of Cups here with the Page of Swords in the upright. So King of Cups in the upright, Page of Swords in the upright, Three of Cups in reverse, Magician in reverse. So we got Gemini, Cancer, Gemini again, and Cancer again. So look at that. Cancer, Gemini, Cancer, Gemini, Cancer, Gemini. All right. And right underneath there is the Lovers, Gemini again. So heavy on the Gemini and the Cancer, okay? So we got air energy in that water, okay? So there was a partnership, okay, here with the Gemini card here with the Lovers. So there was a partnership and there was some sort of manipulations going on here, okay? Something didn't meet somebody's goals or they manipulated the situation. And here with Three of Cups, this is like not even being friends. This is not being friends, which is really, really crazy because here with the King of Cups here in the Page of Swords, somebody communicated nothing but love and positivity. So it's like, this is somebody you can lean on. This is somebody you could talk to. This is a good person who always came in with positive communication. So why didn't things work? Why can't y'all at least be friends? What is going on here? Why can't the goals be being met? There's a problem here. There's a disconnect. Y'all should be partners, but you're not. And it's not really making sense because it's like, hey, there's somebody out here that's a good person, that's very kind. They come in with good communication, positivity, but somebody don't want to be friends. They don't want to. And here with the manipulation card, somebody may feel like y'all can't be friends because something's missing. I don't want to be your partner. Something's missing here. See, somebody blocking someone. Okay, with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is Leo. So somebody is blocking their person because even though you're nice and you're kind and you got great communication skills, I just feel like something missing. And people do this every day. We know this. We have seen it. Y'all have seen videos, I'm pretty sure on TikTok, on YouTube videos, little shorts. We have seen all kinds of stuff. Even on Facebook little videos, you have seen where people will say, My person is really, really good. They was the perfect husband, wife material. She did everything. Well, I don't really see men doing it, but I have seen some men say it. She did everything for me, but I just felt like something was missing. Or I've seen more women do it than men, where they'll say the guy was really great, but they just felt like something was missing. So they broke up with them. I think I've only seen one guy admit to doing that. He said he met a lot of great women. And this was before he met his wife. He said, but I just never felt like they were quite right. So I would break up with them. They were great, but they just wasn't great for me. It was something missing. And then I guess now he's married and he's found what was missing. And, I don't know about these ladies if they found anything better after that. I do know I have seen some experiences where there was a lady I know. And see, I've always been real observant to certain things. Like, and I don't always tell people when I pick up on things, but like in my early 20s, I went to high school, and my hairdresser, I ended up working for her because I became a cosmetologist. So my hairdresser from when I was growing up and even going in high school, she became my boss when I got out of cosmetology school. And I admired her nephew and his wife. Her nephew was a pharmaceutical rep, and he had a beautiful wife. And, they had 2 small kids, and, pharmaceutical reps make a lot of money. They would have trips like on islands for all the pharmaceutical reps, and they'll fly out their entire families. This ain't just it's just for the people on the team. No, we'll fly out your whole family. When she got pregnant, they bought all the baby furniture and stuff like that. Now, the reason why I'm giving you all these details is because I need you to understand how good of a situation she had, right? On top of being absolutely stunning. But whenever she would come in and get her hair done, she would always complain. This family was a very close-knit family, the lady that I worked for. And they would have Sunday dinners, and after church, they would all come to her house. Her sister would come, her nephew, her kids, and they would all bring all these. So you got generations of family members meeting up at this person's house every Sunday, and they would just spend time together, and she would cook. And sometimes each family member would bring like a little dish. And I used to just sit back and be like, man, that is us a really warm, loving family to get together like this. But this woman hated it. Why we always got to come over here? I don't want to do it. She always was complaining. And I used to be like, damn, what's wrong? Well, in the end, she ended up breaking up with her husband. And I'll tell you what happened to her towards the end of the reading. So let's get into it. Let me say hello, and then we're going to finish up reading the cards. Let's see. Donna Key, Lion Sky Ventures, Brenda Swanson. How you doing, baby? We're doing a collective. Okay, Brenda. All right. April Vargas, special. My guy, Robin DBZ. Welcome back, sweetheart. What's up, JP the Guy and Jeanette 81 Canada. Now, so we just seen that somebody is a King of Cups. You're very loving. You're very kind. You're there for this person. You have great communication skills, but somebody don't even want to be friends. They just want to block you. Something's not right. Well, we got the Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands is in the upright. The Ace of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Somebody now wants to birth something, and now they want to come back. Somebody now wants to birth something, and they want to come back. Probably because they've been left out in the cold. And when they got out here, I don't know what is going on in the collective, but we have to keep seeing this. Somebody got left out in the cold, and they were not receiving the gifts and the things that they was used to. Kind of similar to what we had yesterday. Somebody was used to having gifts. So somebody now wants to come out the cold. They want to birth something new with you because it's like they're not getting equal reciprocity. Now, I'm thinking what it is either they like being put up as the empress, or you are an empress, and they're like, I want to come back. So let's see who the empress is. Let me see. Who is this empress? Is the empress supposed to be the collective? Upright for yes, reverse for no. Yes, so you are the empress. So yeah, this person is upset because you have the Midas touch. And they're not getting any gifts. There's no equal reciprocity. And somebody is like, oh snap, I've been left out in the cold. Well, we talked a little bit yesterday about a guy. I gave y'all a story where his wife played with the divorce word. And she ended up getting divorce papers 2 days, a day or two later. Um, Can't play with everybody. Let's talk about the Ace of Wands. So we got the Ace of Wands was Aries, Leo, Sag. Six of Swords was Aquarius. Five of Pentacles, Taurus. Six of Pentacles, also Taurus. And then the Empress, Taurus. Isn't that funny? We had Cancer, Gemini. Now we got Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Three things of Taurus. What's up, Tashima? Robin Stovall, Jennifer Graves. How you doing, beloved? Ryan Bremer, how you doing? And is it Abra Axis Patty? Yeah. Abraxas Patty. Okay, let's talk about this Ace of Wands. What do you got for the Ace of Wands, Holy Spirit? What you got? Ace of Wands is being clarified by the Seven of Wands in reverse. 10 of Swords, everything is fine in the upright. And the Knight of Cups here is in the upright. Well, someone feels defeated and hurt. They want to make an offer. Now, this is interesting. They feel defeated and they feel hurt because they can't pretend everything is fine. There is some pain here. There was some pain and some hurt called here. But they want to come in and make an offer, and they might be feeling a little defeated because this offer might fall on deaf ears. So somebody wants to come in. This is almost like saying, I'm sorry. All right, so let's see what's going on here. So the Knight of Cups is Scorpio. The 10 of Swords in the upright, everything is fine, is Gemini, and the 7 of Wands was Leo. This is somebody who wants to come back, make an apology. They're hurting and they're feeling defeated, and they may have hurt you. So it's almost like they want to say they're sorry. What's going on? They want to come back and talk about the situation with the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is all about returning. Instead of going towards peace, this is somebody who was like, let's go back and talk about what went wrong. Let's return to the burning building. So this is what they want to do. How you doing, Douglas? And Carmela, welcome. All right, so we got the Emperor here in the upright. The Star is in the upright, and the Queen of Swords is in the upright. Okay, somebody feels blocked from your energy because now you're Emperor. It's like now somebody, I don't understand this. So they want to come back. This is somebody who feels like, so you have now come out twice as so you're very balanced. If you're coming out as the Emperor and the Empress, that means that you have balanced your masculine and your feminine energy. You're also pretty probably balanced in your emotions, and you have all the tools necessary to be a leader, and you're very emotionally and mentally, spiritually, financially balanced all the way around, because you got the Empress, and the Emperor has all the tools, right? The Pentacle, the Sword, the Cup, and the Wand. Now, and you're very financially sound. So you have the ability to birth opportunities where you're making money, but you also know how to run a business or run a family, to provide, to be a strong leader. So this is not just somebody who just sits here and looks cute. This is somebody who is like, hey, I can birth opportunities that can make more money, but I also know how to manage whatever I'm making. Okay, so this is what somebody is seeing, and you are a leader. You could, whether you're leading a business or a family dynamic. All right, so you're very, very balanced, and so this is what's making somebody want to come back, because now they're seeing that you have all the tools necessary. So even though the Magician is not out here, because the Empress and the Emperor have all those tools, that means that you are naturally a master manifester. And so that means that you create situations here with the Star that are very hopeful. You shine bright. There's nothing about you, especially when you are very balanced in your energy, that masculine and feminine energy, you're balanced in all the other areas. Somebody is looking at you like, okay, all right, you're not only are you an Emperor, but you're very, very balanced as the Star. Okay, so all eyes on you. You create a lot of hopeful opportunities. This is making somebody want to come back. Remember, they want to come back and say they're sorry, but look at what they're being met with, the Queen of Swords. So somebody wants to come back and say sorry, but what they're getting is block. The Queen of Swords is in the upright. This is somebody creating a boundary. So while you may look like you're inviting, because remember, when I looked at the bottom of the deck, you came out as the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is somebody very loving and kind, but this is more assertive energy. And you're also coming out as an Emperor, which is very assertive as well. Okay, so this is saying, nope, I'm not. I'm asserting my position, and no, you cannot just come back. Somebody blocking somebody from coming back. The question is, so it's like you're leaving them out in the cold. The question is why? So we got the Queen of Swords is Libra, the Star Aquarius, and the Emperor is Aries. Okay, how you doing, Miss Patty's Enough? How you doing, Felicia Candillo, Flora Lowry? Okay, well, congratulations, Flora. I see it's a lot of people getting deleted. All right. Dusty, how you doing? Good evening. Diamond Davis Lewis. Hey. Sharice Owens, how you doing? You said you blocked everybody. Well, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you got to go through your season alone. Let's talk about the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is Taurus. Taurus is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Lovers is in the upright and Strength is in the upright. Somebody is not liking what is happening here. You are leaving them out in the cold. You're asserting your dominance. This is somebody who wants to go back into a partnership, but you're closed off from the idea. I don't know what this person did to you. Yeah, you're maintaining your position. You're very strong and you are maintaining your position. You're staying closed off with the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is Capricorn. The Lovers is Gemini and Strength is Leo. So somebody is in a very strong position of, no, you're asserting your energy and you're standing on it. You're standing on business. So here with the Four of Pentacles, like I said, you're closed off. You're not giving this person any energy. You're not telling them about your money-making opportunities, whatever you're growing. You're guarding your heart. You're not saying anything. Your legs are closed. Somebody is completely closed off. And it's like you're shutting somebody out. And even though this is not the Four of Cups, this is still the Four of Pentacles. I'm seeing somebody's energy is being removed. So like if you used to come to this person like, oh babe, let me tell you about this money-making idea I have. Let me tell you about this, that, and the other. You're not doing any of that. Somebody is completely closed off from the partnership. And like I said, it's like you have real control over yourself. You're not want to go towards this person at all. You have removed your energy. This may not have been an equal reciprocity type of thing. We're going to see what's going on here with the Six of Pentacles. All right. So let's talk about it. What's up, Bethany Elliott? How you doing? Now, Courtney Davis, welcome back, Sweet Pea. Constantine, how you doing? Welcome back. Scora. Is that how you say your name, Sweet Pea? Sakura. How you doing, Sakura? Case, what's your name? Kasia. Hey, Kasia. Welcome. Francis John. All right. I see y'all. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody that's new. Adjoa, the chosen goat. The chosen one. I say the chosen goat. Child, like you a Capricorn. Lord have mercy. The chosen one. Excuse me. I didn't mean to get it wrong, Adjoa. Adjoa is in here. Welcome. All right. Let's talk about, hey, John Dillon, the Six of Pentacles here in reverse. What's your name? Naya? Nadia? What's your name? How your name, Sweet Pea? Nayada? Something like that. How you doing? The real Cortez. Yada. Well, welcome, Yada. We got the Seven of Swords here in the upright. The Two of Pentacles is in reverse. And the Two of Wands is in reverse. Okay, so the Seven of Swords is Aquarius, Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Two of Wands, Aries. All right, somebody is not given to a situation. You have removed, listen, it may not have been equal give and take. Somebody is not wanting to give to a situation. Remember, you're closed off. You're leaving somebody out in the cold. You may feel like the relationship has no equal reciprocity. Somebody does not see a future with someone. And I can tell you right now why. So with the Two of Wands in reverse, you don't see a future. You feel like something is missing. This person does not have what you need. What is it? Somebody was manipulative. Now, Earlier, I thought that somebody was closing y'all off for being nice, but it actually, if I would have read it the way that the cards were with that King of Cups and upright, you are somebody who communicates, but what you're communicating is that you don't want to be in a partnership with somebody. So it's not that they left you, you left them. You sweet, kind-hearted person, you have now left somebody behind, and you're the one that's exerting all this dominance. And the reason why is because somebody's been doing stuff behind your back. And you don't want to be friends. With that Three of Cups that we seen when I was looking at the cards at the bottom of the deck, you don't want to be friends with this person. And with this Seven of Swords, this is explaining why. You feel like this person does not have what you need because they're manipulative. They're sneaky. This is somebody who is doing stuff behind your back. And with the Two of Pentacles, you're telling somebody by way of actions, you can't juggle me. I'm not allowed. I don't play these games. Somebody is not with being put in a situation where you possibly could have been being juggled like a third party. You don't do that. Somebody's like, do you know who I am? You birth opportunities. And you're very sound, and you're a master manifester. And so, I mean, all this being that you're coming out in masculine and feminine energy, very, very balanced. You know, this is looking like Nine of Pentacles energy. Somebody who is single, sexy, successful, and very independent. Maybe even hyper independent, with you being embodying masculine and feminine energy. And you make money. I could take or leave you, is what I'm getting here. And then to be juggled, I'm seeing, and you're a nice person, whoever you are. It's like, oh no, you're not playing these games with me. Nope, I'm not with the rah-rah. Welcome, Pedro. How you doing? So it's like somebody is not with the games. Let's talk about this Empress. Even if you're a masculine, I'm getting a masculine that is balanced and feminine and masculine energy. Feminine, regardless if you're a man or a woman, you're balanced across your energy. Hello, how you say your name? Is it Michelle Leah? How you doing? Is this Constantine Casanova? How you doing? And Michael Cofield? Hey, boo. Thank you. Welcome. Who just sent that star? Hey, Linda Wolf. How you doing, baby? So let's talk about this Empress. So the Empress, we got, ooh, Temperance. Looks like Temperance in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Yeah. Somebody don't get juggled. Somebody does want to come back. Now, somebody put 10 swords in your back. So this is somebody who thought, remember, they was the 7 of swords. They thought they was getting away with something over and over and over again. Somebody must not know that you was paying attention. Notice the phone in her hands. There may be evidence that you have with somebody. You know how sometimes you sit back and you look at old text messages, old emails. You might even be seeing something on social media that just don't agree with you. And you're just thinking about how somebody hurt you. And you may even be thinking about how you and this person are completely out of balance. There's nothing to balance out. Even though this person wants to come back to you. Somebody feels like y'all can't alchemize. I'm seeing whoever is the one who is balanced, who doesn't really need to date the other person. You're removing your energy. You're not saying anything. But you feel like you and this person cannot get to a place of balance. You don't want to alchemize. Temperance in reverse. In other words, we can't balance this out, baby. I don't give a damn how much you want to come back. I don't allow myself to be juggled. So we got Tower, Scorpio, Temperance, Sagittarius, Ten of Swords, Gemini. How you doing, Pamela Bailey? Welcome to the channel. You said those extra letters at the end. Yeah, I was like, ooh, Lord. That's it. That's why I was like, okay. Hey, Joey, JoJo. Hey, baby. Thank you, Linda, for the golden coin. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Nine of Wands is in reverse. Knight of Swords is in reverse. So the Nine of Wands and then the Knight of Swords. Four of Wands in reverse. Death in the upright. Woo, child. Five of Swords is in the upright. And look, Judgment is at the bottom of the deck. And it's in reverse. That's not good. Libra energy, somebody does not want to resurrect the relationship. Somebody's moving with no mercy. I'm getting somebody in the collective who was like, enough's enough. And the answer is no. This person wants to come in and make an offer, but they need you to let your guard down. They want you to let your guard down. But I'm not going to even sit here in front of you. First thought I have is that they feel vulnerable because you slowed things down. Who might feel vulnerable because you're asserting your boundaries. And this is somebody who wants to get close to you, and you're like, They want you to let your guard down, but you're not. This person may also feel, like I say, they may feel vulnerable because they're in an unstable situation without you, Emperor. You're in a strong, you are persevering. This is somebody who wants to persevere in a relationship with you. They know that if they're connected to you, they're in a much stronger position, but right now they're not with you. So with the 4 of Wands here in reverse, this is somebody who is unstable financially because they're not connected to you. Because if they're not with you, you're closed off. They're closed off from the money, and you're already coming out and very strong. You're real strong by yourself, honey. I ain't lying. So we got this 4 of Wands, which is Aries. The Knight of Swords was Aquarius, and the 9 of Wands was Sagittarius. Yeah. Somebody feels vulnerable because you slow things down. They're left out of finances, a very stable situation, and they realize things are over because you don't allow yourself to be juggled. When you said, I'm not playing with being in the third party, even though the 3 of Swords is not out here, there's enough evidence. This right here is enough to say that somebody was trying to juggle you, and you saying, no, you're not. You ended things abruptly. And now this person wants to win you back at all costs. They want to come back. But remember, when I looked at the bottom of the deck, and I read it wrong, but if I would have started with the King of Cups, I probably would have saw it. So it said the King of Cups. We had the King of Cups with the Page of Swords. And then it was the 3 of Cups. So it was saying, so you, the kind-hearted, sweet soul, has decided to break up with someone. You don't even want to be friends with them. And then it said that not only did you not want to be friends with them, it said that you were blocking them. And I see that here with death. So it's like somebody said, I said what I said. It is what it is. You can't play with me. You're not playing with me. How you doing, Douglas? Thank you so much for the golden coin, and Linda for the sunshine. Okay. I see y'all. So, so this is what I got. 5 of Swords here is Aquarius. So somebody is feeling some kind of way because you are walking away. This is somebody, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, to cheat on somebody, you a little bit in your ego, because this is somebody who thinks that they can have you have it your way. I can have it my way. I can do, it's like you trying to have dominance to push your way on somebody. This is why this person's walking away. And it's like, this is what they thought. You know how sometimes people put people in third party and they think that the person's going to fight for them, because some of y'all do. Oh, I'm going to bust your windows out. That's my man. That's my woman. And this person is like, nope. I don't play these kind of games. You think you're getting away with something? You're in your ego. You think you're going to have your cake and eat it too? I will walk away. So somebody walked away. Now that you didn't walk away, they want you back though. They want you back. So the 5 of Swords, like I said, is Aquarius. Death is Scorpio. 4 of Wands is Aries. And the 9 of Swords was Aquarius. And then Sagittarius is the 9 of Wands. How you doing, Infinite Source? Welcome to the channel. Joe Valquez. How you doing, Sweet Pea? We got the Hanged One in the upright. Queen of Cups is in the upright. Somebody is caught up. I'm not lying. You know why? Because you don't want to be friends. And you're a sweetheart. Told you. And it's coming out. You keep coming out in masculine and feminine. Because like at the beginning of the day, we got you as the King of Cups. And now I'm getting you as the Queen of Cups in the upright. This person is caught up because you're sweet. You're kind. You're nice. And they know that they was the object of your affection. So imagine when a nice person decides to slow things down, and now you went from the Queen of Cups to the King to this here. This Libra energy as the Queen of Swords. Somebody is used to you being nice. They're not used to you asserting your dominance and saying, no, you can't come back. You can't come back. How you doing, Tanny? How? Welcome back, baby. I ain't seen you in a long time. So here it is. This has somebody caught up, and now it's like they're having to change your perspective of who you are. See, somebody is used to you not having really a lot of boundary. They may used to have thought that, like, whatever, you would always come in, you didn't have no boundary. It's like they could just say or do whatever. But now somebody has to change their perspective on you because they're used to you coming up as this Queen of Cups, somebody who's loving, kind, sweet, just a joy to be around. Pisces energy here with the Queen of Cups, the Hangman. Excuse me, yeah, both of these is Pisces, the Hangman and the the Queen of Cups. So somebody is used to you being real loving, real kind. And you have slowed things down and now you're more assertive. You got a boundary. You come over here, it's a no. See, this is woo! And then not only are they having to change your perspective because they're used to you being nice, you're telling somebody, I don't even want to be friends with you. You can't sit at my table any longer. This is a big deal because you are so financially stable. So when the Three of Cups is about friendship, it's about allowing somebody to eat from your table. It's about celebrations. And you're saying you don't get to celebrate with me. You don't get a seat at my table. And I don't want to be your friend either. So this is more than a breakup. This is somebody literally removing themselves completely from somebody's life. Okay. How you doing, Ethan Woody? Welcome. Michael Cofield. How you doing? How you doing? Is it Dayton? Dayan? How are you? I might be pronouncing it wrong. I'm not sure. John Levitas. Hey, boo. Okay. Dollar Bill. I see you in the house. Thank you for the 100 jewel. Welcome, welcome. Did I miss anybody else? I think I'm all caught up. Hey, Louis Saint, how are you doing? So you're telling somebody here with the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is Cancer, you don't want to be friends with somebody. And this is so crazy because it's like you're ending things because they're irresponsible. You don't see your person as a leader. This is somebody who likes attention, but they're being irresponsible with this attention. This is somebody you cannot lean on. This is somebody who you just don't see them the same. They're also being very sexually reckless right now. And so you're like, no, I'm just in stuff. Two of Cups. Damn. You are completely cutting somebody off. They were in their ego and you was like, that's cool. We ain't even got to do this no more. You're taking your cup back and leaving. I don't think somebody knew that it was this deep. You know, I'm telling you, sometimes people think that you're going to fight for them. I just wanted some attention. Some people will put you in situations where they just want attention. Or they just assume that you just love them so much that, like, you ain't going to go nowhere. They're not going to let me leave. But child, with the Two of Cups here in reverse. How you doing, Ron? Is it Rhonda? How you doing, Sweet Pea? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the 6-7. I see you. And Jacqueline Murphy, welcome. So Two of Cups is Cancer, and the King of Wands was Leo. So yeah, somebody is ending things because their person was sexually impulsive, irresponsible, and you don't want a relationship with them because you see them as immature. You see somebody is immature. This is somebody who is all in their ego. So you're going to like, you know what? You want to cheat? I'm going to let you have it. Go have fun, baby. Knock yourself out. And somebody I'm telling you, I don't think somebody saw it like this. Yeah, somebody is caught up and they want to be set free. Mentally, see, because you're making them have to change their perspective and they don't like that. Because that would mean that they're in a mental prison and they don't want that. So somebody wants to be set free. They don't like being in a mental prison, wondering about, like, wait a minute, you normally nice. I thought you loved me. I was the object of your affection. You always got great advice. You're always there for me. And now you acting like the Queen of Swords. And you got a boundary up. They don't like that. Eight of Swords is Aquarius. See, you're choosing to be alone, the hermit. So not only are you normally, they like, okay, I used to be the object of affection, and now you tell me you want to be by yourself. And you're completely closing me out. You just want to be alone? You just want to focus on work. That's it. It's just you and God now. Okay. Okay. How you doing, Pillow Lava? Is that what your name is? Okay. So the Hermit is Virgo. We got the Page of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Three of Wands in the upright, Aries, and the Five of Wands in the upright, Leo. So yeah, you're basically leaving this person in a one-sided situation. That's how they feel. Because it's one-sided because they're the only ones who want to get back together. And you're saying, "Nah, I'm gonna be alone." This is somebody who has been, even though they're irresponsible, they've been waiting on divine timing on when to come back to you. They want to come back and talk to you. Remember, they want to revisit the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is that they was out here on the Seven of Swords energy, and they was doing stuff behind your back, thinking that they was getting away with it, but you saw it, and you completely pulled your energy back because you're like, I don't do cheating. You don't cheat on me, I'm pulling my energy back. So ever since then, they have been waiting on divine timing to talk to you about you putting them in this one-sided situation and completely pulling back and leaving them out in the cold and pulling all the money, all your energy, everything they want to know. And they want to talk to you. They want to revisit the chaos and the conflict that is going on between y'all. And they also want to talk about you, talking about them putting you in a third-party situation. We need to talk about it. You talking about I'm putting you in competition. This is creating confusion and chaos, and we need to talk about everything. Somebody want to bring it to the table, but see, you was the Page of Swords. I believe I seen it. The Page of Swords. Yeah, you normally somebody very talkative, but earlier I can't remember. I know I clarified something. I could have sworn that Page of Swords was in reverse, and it was like you don't want to talk. I know somebody don't want to talk. I know that. There ain't nothing to talk about. So the Five of Wands, y'all, was Leo. Three of Wands was Aries. Moon here is in the reverse, Pisces. Someone wants to see that someone sees you're not in your head about this, that you see them as manipulative and somebody who does not meet their goals. Somebody feel like you see them as manipulative, like they don't have everything you need. And they feel like you're not even stressed out or worried about it. Like you're not in your head about it either. And this has them thrown off because look at you again. King of Cups in the upright. This is you. They cannot believe somebody who is so sweet and kind, balancing your masculine and feminine, you gonna put me in a one-sided situation? Like, you don't want us to get back together. Listen, somebody's ego has them thinking that they're bigger than the program. Their ego has them feeling like you adore them. You put them up on a pedestal. You see them as the one. I am this, I am that. And I think they thought very highly of themselves. So to see you buck at their ego and like, you know what, I'm going to let you have your ego. I'm going to let you have these third parties. I'm out. And not chase them. I think somebody is thrown by this. Because remember, they're in the hangman over this. They got to change their whole perspective of who you are and how you operate. Because now they're the ones waiting to come talk to you, because this is somebody who now wants to restore your faith. That, hey, baby, I can restore your faith. And I don't think it's going to work, because it looks to me like you saying, no, thank you. Five of Cups here is in reverse. That's Scorpio, the King of Swords, Libra. Yeah, somebody wants to restore your faith that you are their only option that they want. I don't want these other options. I don't want to be in confusion. I know who I want. I want you. I bet you do, boo-boo. Because, see, you didn't give them the reaction that they thought that they was going to get. I'm telling you. See, they want to go back to being taken care of, looked after. Here with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. So we got the Moon, Pisces, Magician, Gemini, King of Swords, Libra, Five of Cups, Scorpio, and the Seven of Cups is also my Scorpios. How you doing, Andrew? Empress Tina, welcome back. Chris Hart, how you doing? Eight of Wands in reverse. Somebody don't want to talk. You feel like this person is completely out of alignment and you do not want to give to it. And this is what they said. They don't think that you want to be with them because you feel like they can't meet your goals. Like they don't have everything that you need. So you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk at all. And this is throwing them because they're used to you being somebody that they can come to. But it's like, as the King of Swords, listen. I said the King of Cups. Why did I say King of Cups? It's the King of Swords. Sorry, y'all. I misread this card. So they see you as not the King of Cups, but as the King of, this is the King of Swords. I misread this. So here it is. What they see is, yeah, you're asserting your dominance. You're judging them. A King of Swords, I don't know why I thought this said the King of Cups, but this is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is about you are, well, I see why you got money, because you have dedicated yourself to some field of study, but you are also somebody who is very intuitive. Very intuitive with all these butterflies, and you're looking at things from a higher perspective and you're judging it. And from your judgment, you are putting this person on one side of the situation because you don't do third parties. I don't want to work with you. So you have completely removed your energy from somebody. You're not giving to third parties. You're not giving to them financially. You're telling somebody, I don't want to work with you. And look, Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. I don't want to give to you. I don't want to work with you nor give to you. Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is Taurus. You feel this is completely ungrounding somebody. Two of Swords. Because now they see you as their only option. But see, why do people do this? Why do you see somebody as your only option after you done went out here? I guess they have to have something to compare it to. Whereas you didn't need, some people don't need to compare their person to another person to figure out you're what I need. You're what I want. You're what I need. You're what I want. Somebody had a nice person with money who is very fair, very balanced, very mature, who really don't need them, but is very generous. And now you keep coming out is like very assertive and matter of fact, because it's like now instead of being in that cup energy, you're now coming out as the sword energy. It is like, in my head, it ain't nothing to cut a beat off. It ain't nothing to cut nobody off. I take my heart out of this like that, and I will come at you with all head and logic, and you're pulling your energy back. And now this is really bad because this is happening at a time where somebody sees you as their only option, and you're like, I don't want to give to this anymore. You don't want to give to this anymore. You feel like this person barely invested in the relationship. See, they was out of alignment because they was barely invested anyway. They didn't see you as you didn't see me as your 10 of cups. And here with the moon here in reverse, you see it. You see that this person is not invested. They were a page of pentacles. Somebody was barely investing in a relationship. So guess what they was telling you? This is why you're not coming towards them with an offer. You telling me I'm not what you want, baby. I'm not your happily ever after. So why are you trying to come back? So in other words, their reputation precedes them. 10 of Cups is Pisces. Page of Pentacles is Virgo. And now we got the World here in reverse. This is somebody who really wants to come back, but you don't do third parties and you don't want to work with them. So with the World here in reverse, that's Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. They want to come back and you're like, no, I don't want to work with you. And you said what you said. Judgment in reverse. This is the second time judgment came out in reverse. I said what I said. I don't want to get back together. And I have no mercy about it. I'm done. Me and my money, we're done. There's no ifs. There's no ands. There's no buts. There's no we could talk about it. Maybe we could work it out. Ain't none of that. I'm done. You have no confidence in this person, Queen of Wands, probably because they're a whore. And you see it. You're a whore. And I see it. And I have no confidence in you. So I'm reading it this way. When I read it for them, it's 2 of Swords is in reverse with the Queen of Wands. You see them as a whore. But you have no confidence on resurrecting relationship. This means that this person will be in a page of, they're left out with no money. They're left out of legacy wealth. They're left out of a stable home life. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, that's Virgo. Queen of Wands, Leo, Judgment, Libra. That's crazy. So somebody's going to be left out of legacy wealth. Hey, Empress Love. It is what it is, what it is. Somebody being left out. It ain't nothing that cut I beat. Hey, lovely. Lovely B. Nicole. What's up, baby? Somebody is being all the way left out. What's up, Andrew? A little victual. I see you. How you doing? Chris Hart. Hey, I got you, Chris. I think I already got you, baby. Hey, Kelly. How you doing? You just snuck in here. How you doing, sweet pea? Okay. Uh-oh. Danny. How you doing, Danny? CC. C. Karkin. How you doing, baby? Arkin. Is it CC? Arkin or Karkin? I don't know. Welcome to the channel. And thank you for the hearts. And what's up, Jacqueline? We got the Page of Wands here in reverse, baby. You don't want to get nothing off the ground. I'm cool. You're not initiating something, and somebody, I'm telling you, somebody knows something is wrong because you normally are the bigger person. You normally come to them. This person's a mature. They're used to you making the first move. Six of Cups. This is somebody from your past, or you've been dating them for a long time. This is somebody who sees that you are more mature, you are more established, you may have a home, and you're normally the one who comes in and gives, you establish emotion, or you start stuff. So like you might call your person. You're not doing that now. Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is Aries. You're not initiating the emotion, the contact, because they know if you're not initiating, you don't see them as they're happily after. So you sending a message by not getting things off the ground with them. They want to come in and talk to you about y'all getting back together. See, with the world here in reverse. But you're sending a message because you but sometimes even when people cheat, they think you're going to chase them. Did you go, hey, I need to talk to you. Are you cheating on me? Are you know how sometimes you just want answers and you're not asking for answers. You're not moving towards them at all. Now this person ain't getting nothing off the ground with this. They ain't got no money. They ain't got nothing going on. This is somebody who ain't got nothing going on and waiting on you. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. They want to come back, but they waiting on you to do something. Baby, don't look like you gonna bust a move. King of Cups now is out here. This is what's throwing them. Is because I told you, you keep coming out in masculine and feminine energy. So now as the King of Cups, it's like they're looking at you as, okay, well, you're sweet and you're kind. So what you mean you don't want to resurrect this? See, people think nice means you always going to get a second chance. Now, people think nice means gullible. Nice means you're a pushover. I'm telling you, they think that nice means you get a second chance. But you're not moving like they get no second chance. You're moving like you don't have no confidence and you're not even stressed out about them not talking to you. You look so unbothered, it ain't even funny. And this is throwing somebody because it's like, you used to be really loving. Now you coming out in sword energy. So you acting more assertive, and they're not used to that because they're so used to you going, hey, baby, what's up? What you need? You're very forgiving. You're very passive. And they're so used to you chasing behind them and making the first move because you're more mature than them. So like for instance, if you fall out with your person, right? You know how sometimes y'all have a fight and maybe y'all ghost each other. Let's say y'all don't live together. Who gonna send the first text? Who gonna be the first one to be like, hey, you done being mad? It's always you. And somebody's like, they cannot believe this because they're so used to you coming in and talking and being the one who's nice and kind, and now you ain't saying nothing, and you don't even look stressed out. You're not getting nothing off the ground, baby. You done backed your ass all the way up, and they're looking crazy. Nine of Swords, Gemini, King of Cups, Cancer, Page of Swords, Gemini, Six of Cups, Scorpio, and the Page of Wands. It's Aries. They can't take it. What's up, Lady 5 TV? No 10. What's up, baby? Who is this? How you doing, little mama? Okay, I see you, sweet pea. Empress Love. Hey, David. So we got the Eight of Pentacles. See, this person, they see you focusing on work. That's all they do. Now, they want to work with you, but that ain't going to get off the ground because you don't see coming towards them as something you want to do anymore. Chariot is in reverse. You feel like going towards them won't be successful, and they see it. You're not coming towards them anymore. So your actions in the way that you're behaving, remember I said somebody really wants to come out of this mental prison, is because you're not acting the same. See, it's one thing when somebody says something different. It's another thing when their behavior is different. Because actions speak louder than words. So if they're used to you making the first move and then you're not apologizing, you're not coming back. The chariot is not moving forward. They can't balance things out. See the black and white lions here. You're not asking to balance things out. You're not asking to balance things out. You're not giving love to a situation because you don't feel like it's successful. All you're doing is focusing on work, and somebody is getting scared. Eight of Pentacles is Virgo, the chariot in reverse, Cancer. It's over. Your personal wish fulfillment is that it's over. They want to talk to you about why you're saying it's over. You know why. They know why. There's nothing to talk about. Ace of Swords in reverse. That's my real death card. They want to come back and you're like, there's nothing to talk about. It's this, we're done. This is you saying, ain't nothing to talk about. They want to come back and talk. You like, ain't nothing to talk about. We're done. It's over. Ain't no back and forth. This ain't, we ain't double dutching. This ain't hopscotch. This shit is over. Ace of Swords is in reverse. It's the Ace of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. You're communicating. You're done. And that's your personal wish fulfillment. And yes, you still are loving and kind. But you done. Nine of Cups, Pisces. I'm telling you guys, somebody shooketh. Yeah. You slowing down everything with this person. You're not trying to grow with them. You slowing down. It's like you pumped the brake. And they can't take it. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Somebody feels like coming back to you. They want a new start. They feel like things will go better. Things will be happy if they came back. They got a new start. They will be so happy. Feel like luck is turning in their favor. Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. The Fool, Aries. But see, you feel like working is what's turning things around for you. Just focusing on work. And you don't feel like a new start will be successful with them. They see that you got good luck, though. They see you got new beginnings. You look real happy. Ever since you ended things, you look happier. Ooh, child. And it's also being illuminated that you do not want to get... We're never, ever, ever getting back together. Y'all never getting back together. And they see it. And the reason why y'all never getting back together is because this person was sexually impulsive. Somebody's person's also on the down low. So somebody's person is community street meet. They're on the DL. And that's what's being seen here. So since your personal wish fulfillment is to go out here and love on everybody. I mean, this is why you slowing down, even though they want to come back towards you and bounce things out. But see, what's being illuminated for you, they want to bounce things out, but the reason why you're not really moving towards them and they feel like things between y'all have slowed down so much is because they are wild and you know it. So this is more than just cheating. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Some people think listen, and y'all know I love y'all. Really, you're gay, you're part of the LGBTQ. I don't care. But like some people think it's cute. And it's not. And some men that are on the down low will try to get women to engage in threesomes and foursomes and all kinds of stuff, because then when they're ready to come out, they could say, well, remember when we brought Sharice into the bedroom? So you can't be too mad because, look at what you did. Y'all know that, right? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that that's how some people operate? So some people will try to get you to engage in things so that when they come out the closet, they could tell you, look at what you did. It's the same, right? This person wants to bounce things out. They want to tell you their truth that they've been hiding behind the sheet here. They want to come in and tell you the truth. They want to bounce things out. And they're sick over the fact that you are so successful without them. Am I sick? Sick over how much it looks like you got good luck, like you just growing money, and they over here can't get nothing off the ground and broke. Wow. Four of Swords. Libra. Yeah, they're upset because it's like you just having a new start that's fully independent without them. And they don't have no forward movement. So you're the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. See? What's being illuminated for them is that they're no longer being given money, no new starts. You're saying it's permanently over. They're left out of legacy wealth. And this is bothering them. Like you have money, but you're not, child, I'm not kidding. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now the Ace of Cups is in reverse. Everything is drying up. You're not giving emotion. You're not giving any money. And it's all because somebody's sexually impulsive. And you may have told you somebody's out here and overindulging. Devil. Somebody real lustful. Lustful, sex, drugs, alcohol, all that. Toxic behavior. Somebody is heavy in toxic behaviors. So they want to bounce things out and they want to talk to you about it. Remember, they want to bring it all to the forefront. They want to talk about it. And you like, that's a no-go, baby. Finding out somebody is sexually impulsive with everyone has completely turned off somebody. And you're the King of Cups. And you're giving no more emotion. Done. You backed up. That's your prerogative. That's what you want to do. Hey, Cat Powers. Thank you, Empress, for the 100 times too. Somebody pulling all the way back. You pull back all your money, all your emotion. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Ace of Cups. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo with the Ace of Pentacles, and Capricorn with the Devil. You see somebody is toxic. And this is why you want a divorce. Hierophant in reverse. Taurus. It's over. You're putting a final nail in the coffin and somebody is sick about it. Sick. Because they know that if they work with you, they'll have good luck too. This is somebody who wants to come back to you because you are so financially independent. 8 of Cups, Pisces. So somebody wants to come back to you and have a new start because you are so abundant. And they want you to relieve their burdens, but instead of relieving their burdens, it's like you let go of them. You let go of giving money to somebody. They want to come back to you to get burdens released, but you are saying hell to the no. King of Pentacles is in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse is selfish. You're not giving any more energy to them. Just look, no more energy, no more money. You're not giving them nothing, and they feel like you're being selfish. But see, you know some things, High Priestess. You know their secrets. You know all about them toxics. Lustful behaviors. They've been hiding behind the curtain. All the partying, the overindulging. You got receipts. You got receipts. She's sitting there with her computer. Did you see some things online? Your intuition is working. So whatever they want to come in and tell you, see, they want to come in and tell you the truth. The justice is about when the sword is up, that's like coming in with truth, and then they're holding the scales, Libra, like this, because justice is Libra. You want to balance out the scales, and they want to tell you their truth about whatever little thing they've been doing in the dark, but see, you already know. Some of y'all may know intuitively that, hey, oh, you real wild. High Priestess is Taurus. King of Pentacles is Taurus as well. Ten of Wands, Sagittarius. Eight of Cups was Pisces. The Hierophant was Taurus. This is somebody who wants to get up and come towards you with the Four of Cups. They want you to stop being blocked from them. They want to get up and come towards you, even though you're breaking up with them. They don't want a wall between the two of y'all. They want to come back, but it's like, how you going to come back, babe? Three of Swords. You don't want them to come back because some of y'all feel like they're going to just put you right back in the Three of Swords. They're going to put you right back in the third party. This is somebody who's going to break you down. And I think over time, you feel like your heart will grow cold. You know how sometimes you go through a lot and you become bitter and have resentment because you just been hurt so much. Somebody wants to come back to you, but they feel like you still hurt. You're still very hurt. They want to come back and talk about the hurt. But it's no. They want to get up and come towards you, and it's a no. And let me tell you something. They hurt because they don't get to be a part of your money anymore. And all their burdens are no longer being lifted by you because you're not giving any more money. So actually they feel hurt because they're not getting money. But see, you don't want to hurt. You telling them to go back to their third parties. Damn, that's what you telling them? Yeah, you tell them to go back. Go back to your third parties. That's where you need to go. Since you like to put people over your person anyway. This is somebody who wasn't putting you up on a pedestal. They was putting everybody above you anyway. So you basically tell them, go on, take your selfish ass and back over there and do what you was doing. You was having fun. Do it. And child, Six of Wands, Libra. Somebody can't take your attitude, honey. Because you are like not coming out is like, they know you to be sweet and kind. But you coming out very air energy. Very matter of fact. All logic, no heart. It's almost like, literally, it's almost like they're coming back to a person whose heart has grown cold from the pain that this part, like, you're independent, but it's like they have hurt you, and it's like not really getting the same energy twice. Sometimes you gotta be careful how you treat people. Sometimes people have a good person, don't know what they got till it's gone. How you doing, Renee? How you doing, boo? Okay, y'all, this is called the Wisdom of the Oracle. Did I miss anybody? I think everybody who is in here. Roy Vine. Hey, boo. I'm just going through the names real quick. Hi, Tanika Hammond. I think I already got you, Sweet Pea. Carla Wallace. How you doing? Did I get you? Is it Nana Essie? How you doing? Thank you for the star, by the way. And Shamika Jackson. Hey, boo. Is it Lynette Washington? How are you? Joyce C. Lady 5 TV, I already got you. And David LeBron. Okay, I'm going back to the bottom. All right, y'all. So, yeah, you are not putting up with the nonsense. You're just not. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Thank you for the love from Arizona, Leon. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, sweetie. 2 Tuesday said my younger self gave them too many chances. I'm getting too old for this. Come through, Holy Spirit. What you got for the collective? Somebody did not treasure the person who gave them a leg up. Somebody did not treasure what they had till they see things were getting ready to end. You always gave somebody a leg up. You always carried them. See how he's carrying the treasure box? You always carried a lot of love for somebody, a lot of abundance for somebody. You carried them. With Treasure Island and with a leg up, you always came through. You always lifted this person up. Almost like, see, this is a polar bear mother with her cub. So you, even though you're not this person's parent, because of how responsible you are, you always came in kind of in that energy. And that has now come to an end. You always looked out for somebody, even though they're not your codependent. I mean, they are. This person's codependent on you. But like they come across like a kid, like a dependent. Yeah, listen, you know what else is ending? This person is realizing that they're no longer a part of your community. This is like a giraffe inside of a hut. And see how, I want you to remember, I just referred to this person. It's almost like you are a mother here giving this cub a leg up. Your person's more immature than you. So you was always giving them a leg up, like a parent. But here, this is somebody who is, the child is on the outside. Did you put somebody out your house? This person is no longer a part of your community. It's almost like you kissing somebody goodbye. Notice how the mother's on the inside, the baby, the immature one is on the outside. This person's no longer even welcome to be a part of your community. You're putting an end to it. Community is root chakra energy. So that means they are no longer a part of your stability either. Ow. What is observer? Clarify. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Observer. This is somebody who did not know that you saw them in their sneaky little ways. With observer, that's a fox. Somebody did not know that you saw them. And this is what really caused the ending. This was the beginning of the end. See how the flags have not come all the way down, but they're present. So somebody did not know that you seen what they was doing. And this was starting to become the beginning of the end. And so now they want to try to rush in and clean it up after things have ended, baby. It looks like you're not going to make it. Not gonna make it. What's up, Zest for Life? Welcome to the channel. It's a pleasure to have you here. Evangelina Garcia. Welcome, sweet pea. So it's like this person now wants to clean things up, but you're not interested. You all, please come on in and double tap, double tap. It's still quite a few of y'all who have not taken the time. Please just double tap real quick for me. How you doing, Andrew? So here it is. It's like, yeah, somebody's watching you. They want to clean things up after things have ended, but endings are new beginnings for you. You moving on to your new life. Ow, somebody's not expecting you to move on. Yeah, you moving on to a whole new life. And the fact that they're not going with you is a message. You sending somebody a message loud and clear. Oh, okay. Hey, Patricia and Dennis McLaughlin. Good evening. Ooh. I think you see the truth. See, y'all both kind of giving each other's messages. You're moving on to a new life, and that is a message in itself. This person feels like now you see him. Now you see me. Now you see what's really in my heart. Your wisdom allowed you to see what was really in somebody's heart. And what was being mirrored back to you was that this person was wearing a mask. This is why you don't want them a part of your community. You don't want to bounce things out. You feel like, you see what's really in their heart now. Yin is about balance. It's so funny to me. Yang, I think, has like a fireball, but yin, I guess fire and water are supposed to go together, but this almost to me looks like this should have a flame or something. But yin, this is somebody you're looking for your balance. That's what you want. So like this person did not know that you was observing them. You're looking for somebody who's gonna balance you out, somebody who's gonna be there for you, somebody that you can have. You're the other half to me. You are the yin to my yang, and you were watching them, and now it's like, I think that you realize, see, happy was actually in reverse. I don't think that this person gonna make you happy, but this person now wants to clean their life up because they do see you as somebody who is enlightened, who can make them happy. They want to have a brand new beginning. See how she's sitting on top of this egg. But I think for you, see, they see that you're happy, that you are the star. And so this is what's making this person wants to like clean their life up. But with yin, I think because happy was in reverse, I think that you're not as happy with this person. You don't see balance with this person. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Sheila. Baby. Whatever chance this person has, it's going to be like a chance in the wind. Whatever chance you think you're going to have with collective again, it's like, look, with imagination, honey, it's in your dreams. And even in your dreams, it's going to pass through like wind. It's going to go away. You see that? Wow. Having a second chance with you is like a chance in the wind, only in their imagination. Burn. That's a burn, baby. Yeah, because somebody's moving towards the sea. Unfinished symphony is actually in reverse, but I'm going to read it in the upright. Unfinished symphony. This is somebody who feels like y'all are not done. But you moving away by yourself. And this did come in reverse, but I'm reading it in the upright. But yeah, so it's like you're moving on to peace without this person. But they feel like y'all are not done yet. But it look like for you, we are. How you doing? Okay, Carla said you agree. It says, poised. Somebody is poised to have new beginnings. Child, you about to get a brand new beginning. I'm not even lying. It's going to be so serendipitous. Somebody getting a new beginning. It's going to be wonderful. Ooh, guess what your new beginning is? You get somebody loyal. Loyal heart. So after going through this with this person, you're going to meet your match, honey. Somebody going to meet somebody who is just as wise. I'm not kidding. Just as wise with deep knowing. You about to get somebody who is very intuitive and wise. This is going to be your perfect match. Oh, wow. Well, look at you. You're going to have to make a choice. Because actually, I seen it twice, but I didn't read it. Because here it is. Because this is what I got at first. I seen fork in the road, but I didn't say anything. And now it's coming out twice. So I'm going to show you both. Fork in the road, and then it says here and now. You have a choice. Your past person is going to try to, for some of y'all, is going to try to come back and fight for you. After rejecting you and choosing third parties, they want to come back. Remember, they want to resurrect things. You don't have nothing to say, but somebody's going to have to make a choice, either going back to the past or birthing something new. You're going to have to make a choice. Which door are you going to go through? Which direction are you going to go in? Because you're going to be presented your past person and a new person. Now, your new person will be loyal. But the past might come up, Remember, they want to restore your faith. They're going to tell you that they see you as their happiness. Now, if you're smart, you're going to be looking at, well, what did their actions tell you? Because see, I told you, somebody wants to come back and mend things. I know what I'm saying. Somebody that you had anyway wants to mend things. They want to work on it with chopped wood. I know what I'm saying. Somebody want to work on this thing. Yeah, they feel like y'all ready to go the distance. They're your soulmate. You got a soulmate getting ready to come back. Some of y'all got a soulmate going to pop up. They want to mend the relationship. They want to work on it. So we got mending and chopped wood. This is them working on fixing the relationship. They think y'all can go the distance because y'all soulmates. They not ready to let go. Somebody getting ready to fight for you. Hey, Arizona 79. I hope you're ready, boo. Somebody getting ready to fight for you. You got a past person and a new person. Some of y'all are going to be asking yourselves why. Why did they let you leave? Why did they have an ending with you if they wanted you so bad? If you don't want the story to end, why are you showing up now? See how the book is down? It's like, why are you coming in with all this information now? Why you want to sit down and give me all this information now? You'll be asking yourself why. Yeah, why you want to come back now after you left me out here alone? See, this person, you had to leave because they was choosing to put the other people over you. They had you in a third party situation. So now with Orphan, it's like after we ended things, now you come back. Now you want to come in with all this information. See, look, see how the light is here? It's like now they want to illuminate all this information after the ending on why y'all should get back together. That's scary. I don't like that. You want to know the answer? They're going to say because y'all are fated to be together. I might feel like y'all fated. I'm going to just read to you what is up under here. All the glitters is not gold. Remember, you see somebody for what it is. They have removed the mask. There's a mask here. All the glitters is not gold. You better think about what you want to do before you do it. Because somebody get ready to fight for you, baby. They're going to give you a run for your money. Somebody want to come in. You're going to have new love. You're going to have a choice between two. Past or new. Which direction you going to go in. Empress Tina said they cannot be trusted. I see that. I know that's right. Andrew said they raggedy. They raggedy, Andrew. Raggedy. That's such a funny word, raggedy. All right, y'all. This is the signs of the time. Y'all, please. Come on, y'all. It's like a lot of y'all that have not hit the like button. Please and thank you. What's going on with y'all? Y'all mad at me tonight? What's up, E-Blaze? Is it E-Blaze? E-Blazy Music? How you doing? You said, I don't want love. I want myself. It be like that sometimes, baby. Sometimes we don't want love. Sometimes, listen. Love is a lesson. I know y'all don't look at it that way, but it is. Love is a gamble and it is a lesson. One of the things that Spirit has taught me is to be present. Right before I got on here, y'all, I was, listen, I'm happy every day, but at the same time, sometimes I struggle with certain things. And right before I got on here, Spirit had me, because I've been worrying about some things the Spirit has removed. And I've just been kind of sad about it. I'm like, well, why are you taking all this stuff? And what came to me is, and Spirit had me watch this little short. And this short came across, and it was perfect for what I had prayed about. And it said, why are you worried about what you lost? Typically, we get mad about things that are taken from us because we thought that it was ours. Whether it's a position, a person, or a situation. Sometimes you get mad because you thought it was yours. And the truth of the matter is everything is temporary. Especially when you're working with the divine. Even the breath in your lungs is temporary. Your avatar is temporary. So I am now looking at things as like, okay, so the gift is in the moment. So for those of y'all who do get love, and you first are with your boo and it's fresh and it's new and you got butterfly feelings, enjoy it. Be in the moment. Because who's to say it's going to stay that way? Most love is a lesson. Over time, you could be with somebody 30 plus years and it's great. And on the 31st year, you can't make it because they drive you crazy, they cheat on you, they disrespect you. So just be present and enjoy each day as it comes. If you get new love, just be happy you got it. Love your person. Enjoy the time y'all get to spend together. Because when it's good, it's good. But when it ain't, it ain't. E-Blaze said, just give it to another man. Yeah, I think you done, baby. You just say life is whack. No, life is not whack. I just think that sometimes people, you just sound like you need to heal, E-Blaze. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? Signs of the time, baby. We got boundaries. That's what time it is. It's time for somebody to have boundaries. And you got to have boundaries because There's some things that people can bring into your life that can fall. It's time to have boundaries. Yeah, with caution. We got to. Even in love, you have to have boundaries. And y'all know that. If you've been watching me long enough, I tell you that love has boundaries. Just listen. Some people think that when you're in love with somebody, you have to be an open book. They think that when you are in love with somebody, you have to get them have all access to you, all passwords, social security. You got to share this and share that, baby. That is not love. To be an open book. Because love still has boundaries. And it does, and I'm going to show you why. Because when somebody loves you, they respect stuff that makes you uncomfortable. I'm going to respect you. You don't want to do that? Okay. Love has boundaries. And there's just some things. And anybody who pushes those boundaries, do they really love you? Because see, you got to be careful. Everybody is capable of hurting you. Everybody. Sons, fathers, mothers, daughters, friends, family, co-workers. Doesn't matter who it is. Lovers. Everybody is capable of hurting you, so you have to have boundaries. Shoot, I just seen a thing right before I got out here. A guy, this was in Australia. Guy came home, his 19-year-old son is in bed with his lady. He said, I know you lying. He said, I know. And woke him up. The son didn't have no shirt on. He pulled the cover back. She in some very sexy lingerie. He was pissed. And you know what the son said? They showed the text message. The son was like, Dad, listen, you really want to treat her right, but I'm in love with her. I tell y'all every day, anybody can hurt you. In relationships, while we want to hope for the best, you always got to keep one eye open and prepare for the worst. In the sense of, God said, put your trust in no man, put your trust in me. So by putting your trust in God, it's like if you are doing what you need to do, but that also keeps your intuition sharp. So when things don't look right, you have the boundaries to protect yourself. You just got to make sure, y'all, anybody's capable of hurting you. Not just whether you want a relationship or not. Anybody can hurt you. So you just got to have boundaries, okay? Hey, Douglas. Yeah. Listen, endings create new beginnings, right? So if you and somebody have had an ending, it's time for new things. And guess what? One of your new beginnings with cowrie shells is a lot of abundance. So for somebody, now I can see this because when you end stuff, typically you got a lot of time on your hands. Some of y'all will get compartmentalized and you kind of get to work. And so it ain't nothing for your money to just jump up with abundance here. So somebody's going to experience an ending. They're going to look at you. You're going to take some chances. Now, Spirit says, listen, like a roll of dice, you do got good luck and you will have abundance, but be patient with yourself because of the things that you've been through in the past. Listen, some of y'all will get new love and you're going to have good luck and you're going to have abundance, but be patient with yourself. Don't rush into it. Welcome. Just call me Steph. Don't rush into a relationship. Please take your time. Because of things you've been through in the past, you're going to have to take it. Trying to date in itself is you gambling. It's like a roll of dice. It's a roll of dice. Is this going to work? Is this person? But I'm going to be honest with you. Typically, how things work depends on your healing. If you have not healed, you're more than likely going to attract the same thing you just left. But if you have healed, then, and you're patient, you might see a better future. Okay? What's up, Miss C? Happy Wednesday, baby. You see, yeah, Spirit says see, because some of y'all look at that. That says not. Some of y'all getting tired of not. In other words, get yourself in a relationship, and when it gets knotted, baby, it gets confusion. Sometimes you can get into things that's hard to get out of. So we have to be careful. Take your time. Don't rush relationships. Don't rush into moving in. Like stuff that, like to me, that makes stuff more permanent. Moving in with somebody, like moving to another state to be with somebody, jumping into marriage real quick. Don't do stuff that's going to get you knotted up in a relationship with somebody. Take your time. Take your time. If it's worth having, they'll take their time. If they rushing you, it's probably not your person. Because love has boundaries, and people need to respect your boundaries. The universe will be giving you signs, synchronicities, and omens as confirmation if you are in the clear. Okay? So what I mean, like if the relationship is good, look for signs, synchronicities, omens. If it's bad, look and see. If you're seeing a lot of new beginnings, you're seeing a lot of like 777, you getting stuff like that, lots of twos, fair and balanced, that's good. Proceed forward. But if you going into a relationship and you getting stuff like, triple nines, 555, I might back up. I might just need to hit pause. Because it's like, what is going on here? What is going on here? And even if you don't get angel numbers that are like double or triple numbers like that, like the other day, sometimes you'll get numbers that are mirrored numbers. Like I got 2442, or sometimes you might get 808. You might get other numbers, but if you constantly see them, look them up, because sometimes those are still messages. And sometimes spirit is telling you, slow down, back up. No, don't go. So please think about that. All angel numbers do not always have to be 333. Sometimes it could be like 808. They could be 2484. It could be anything. If you see it all the time, it is for you. It is for you. Okay? 444 is about balance. Whenever I see fours, I think about balance and stability. Like 4 walls, 4 wands. You know what I'm saying? 4 sides. It's stable. It's solid. You see what I'm saying? So pay attention to your angel numbers. Labyrinth, you're going to go on a journey. It's going to be twists and turns. Love is a gamble. Love is a journey. All relationships are a journey. And you just never know what you're going to get, baby. It's like Forrest Gump said about them chocolates. Life is a box of chocolates. And if you have y'all ever had a Valentine's box of chocolates? If you don't read the back of the chocolate thing to know what you're eating, it's like a box of chocolate. You don't know what the hell you're eating. And I'm going to be honest, Valentine's candy, so gross. Some of them is so gross. I've had some of the worst chocolates at Valentine's Day. But yeah, Labyrinth here is a journey. So this can be mentally taxing, especially if you're going through endings. And then you're trying to establish something new. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Okay? Surrender with water your emotions. Some of y'all need to take time to just sit in your emotions. This looks like grounding energy, and this is water, which helps with your intuition. And it says surrender in emotion. So some of y'all need to cry. I don't care if you cry in the shower. I don't care if you sit by yourself. I don't care. Sometimes we need to let go of our emotions. Sometimes it got to be like water. We got to cry it out. You know what I'm saying? Or just sit with your emotions and ground your energy. If you're not a crier, cool. Just sit with your emotions and ground it. Try to make sense of what you're going through. Be patient with yourself. Remember, because love is a gamble. And you really don't know what you're going to get. And I need you to understand that. Every day, you really don't know what you're going to get. Am I going to get a person today that loves me? Or I could turn around and tomorrow, my person's gone. I remember one day I woke up, and I remember when my last relationship ended, I literally was like, yesterday we went to bed happy. We laughed. We joked around. We watched TV. We talked. And then the very next day, it was over. I just remember it just being over just like that. I didn't see it coming. I didn't know. It was like the rug was pulled right from up under my feet. And they went on to do, whatever they, be street meat. I didn't know at the time they was being street meat, but over time, I found out that was what facilitated the breakup. So what looked like an innocent breakup, we don't really want an innocent, because I could tell something was wrong, because when people try to start an argument with you and you're like, where's this coming from? It was the argument, the trying to shove and be mean, and it was like, why are you doing this? Like my neck, I had a necklace on. He broke my necklace and everything. It was crazy. Like he shoved me, broke my necklace. And I was like, why are you acting like it's starting an argument? And it was all to be, as time went on, because I'm a part of the collective too, to be street meat. It happens, y'all. It happens. So I went from happy one day to the very next day, it was all over. And it be like that. This is why I said be present. So if you are getting new love and you do want a partner, just enjoy it. Even if, and listen, notice what I said before I told you, before I got on here, Spirit gave me that thing, because I have some things that I've been struggling with in Spirit, and it has nothing to do with love, but it was just really hard for me to let go. And Spirit had to remind me that, listen, everything is temporary, baby. It's on loan. Everything is on loan. The help, even like sometimes God will send angelic angels to you. It's on loan. Everything is on loan. The air, your body, everything. You don't get to walk away with any of this stuff. So enjoy it while you can. If you got a job you love, be present, enjoy it. If you end up like, and I think about this, like, let me give you an example. Like, for instance, Venus and Serena at one time dominated tennis. They were at the top of the game until somebody else comes along and they replace you. So you need to enjoy the moment. If you're at the top of your career, a job, it's the best time of your love affair, whatever, just be present and enjoy it, because there will be a time, because under the sun, there's a time and a place for everything to end. So I'm not telling you to expect the worst. I always tell you to be prepared, because you just never know what's going to happen. So I always tell you to have some money put up, have other hobbies and things that you can support yourself if you're in a love affair and y'all live together, so you can have a cushion to land on. You see what I'm saying? And you're not completely blindsided, but just be present, whether it's a job, a person, an opportunity. It may not be there for you forever. So just enjoy it. Okay, let's get one more. Somebody coming back, honey. I done told y'all that. Now, it's funny I said that. There it is, recycle, recover. Hello again. Somebody is coming back. They want a do-over. Something for the past is coming back. I hope you're ready. With Lotus enlightenment, some of y'all should be on higher levels of consciousness at this point in time. You should be. If you're not, that's okay. Take more time to get there. Enlightenment and wisdom comes from sitting still and sitting with the divine. I tell you all the time, do not expect your mind to be quiet. I don't know who got people thinking that meditation has to be, oh God, I can't think of anything. Sometimes those thoughts are coming because God wants you to remember something. It could be a memory. It could be something you didn't notice about a situation. Oh, yeah, I remember when I went to this party and I walked past such and such, and she had a look on her face like a deer in headlights. And I followed her eyes, and I remember such and such was standing there. Oh, enlightenment. That's how stuff comes sometimes in meditation. So don't always think that you getting memories or thoughts about what you got to do next week or whatever is a waste. Sometimes you're going to have random thoughts that don't mean nothing. And then sometimes over time, those thoughts will slow down, and then God might start giving you memories of things to show you, to like cut the light on. So don't forget. I did not mean to start shuffling. I was just going to pull from the top of the bottom, but since I didn't did it now, Spirit, thank you. I only need 2 more cards anyway. Spirit says, listen, it's time for you to step into your power. Put on your crown with butterfly metamorphosis. It's time for somebody to go through a change. It's time for you to be empowered. And now, to me, personal power is about personal responsibility and stepping into you. Owning your mess and doing what got to be done. Not making excuses. So like you become responsible for your healing. You become responsible for healing the things that happened to you in your childhood, your adulthood, the choices and decisions you made, everything that has happened to you. When you step into your personal power, you are in enlightenment. This is you owning your stuff, because this is what's going to really facilitate change. Because see, when you step into your power and you look at the things that need to be changed, now you're not repeating the same mistakes twice. See what I'm saying? Because you've healed it. If you're gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again until you heal. So go through the metamorphosis, step into your power by owning it, and then the enlightenment will come. Does that make sense? I think it does. I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. How you doing, Diana? And Charity and Disaster. Okay, welcome to the channel, all y'all who came in late. I want to thank the Most High, her Son, the Holy Spirit, and my light team. Thank you to JP, the God, for being an awesome moderator. And thank you, all of you all who have joined me for this reading, who came in. I've seen a lot of new faces, a lot of old faces. Welcome to everybody. If you need a personal reading, I'm the light tarot at gmail.com. It's always a pleasure to have y'all here. If you happen to be new, I am here every night, 365, 7 days a week, every night between 9:30 and 10 p.m., helping the collective to become better people. So we got a large playlist of readings, all signs, everything is here. Just check out my playlist. And if you need a person, I'm the light tarot at gmail.com. So come back and see me tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. And I'll catch you on the next one. Okay. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and you'll know when I upload. And don't forget to hype me up. I love y'all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good night, good morning, or good afternoon in your part of the world. Bye, baby. I see y'all. Hello. What's your name? Mafio Mamba. Jacob. Thank you, baby. I didn't even look over there. Hey, Jacob. How you doing? Hey, a little victual. I see y'all. All right. I love y'all so much. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, baby.